Hey friends, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new here, hello. My name is Courtney. I make videos all around health, wellness, and personal development. And today I wanted to share with you 10 things that I wish I knew in the beginning of my health and fitness journey. If I knew that these 10 things wouldn't actually get me anywhere, I would have saved myself a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of frustration. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into the top 10 things, or at least the first 10 things that I wish I knew in the beginning of my fitness journey. And if you're not already, make sure you click that subscribe button for weekly videos and uploads all around how to build your happiest and healthiest self yet. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Now, let's get into today's video. The first thing that I wish I knew is that not every workout needs to be in a gym in order for it to be an effective workout. I used to think that I had to go to the gym and spend hours there every single day. I thought that if I wasn't in the gym and I didn't do an hour of cardio and I wasn't busting my you-know-what, that it wasn't an effective workout. Not only is that an incredibly unhealthy relationship to have with exercise and your health, but it's also too much on the body. So the first thing to note is that you can get an amazing workout in from home. Your walk outside counts as movement. Your stretch at home counts as movement. Make sure that you're really noticing those thoughts and challenging them. Just move to connect with your body. Just move to get that movement in and to enjoy yourself. The second thing I wish I knew is to start small and build over time. I very much used to be that person who struggled with that all or nothing mindset. I would make this big crazy goal for myself, like you're not gonna ever eat processed foods again. And I would say on Monday, we're gonna only eat clean foods. And of course, Monday would roll around. I would have something that didn't fall in the clean food category. I'd feel incredibly frustrated. And then I would go balls to the wall with going off of my plan. And what I mean when I say baby steps and to start small and build over time is don't try and completely transform your lifestyle or your workout routine or how you're fueling your body. Don't try and do all of that overnight. There is absolutely no rush. Make sure that you are changing your habits day by day, taking it one bite at a time. There's no deadline. There's no rush to implement all these things. The slower the transformation, the slower you implement these changes, the more easily you're going to be able to sustain them. The third thing I wish I knew is that everyone was a beginner at some point, okay? So that means that you need to give yourself a little bit of grace. I used to go into the gym every single day and I used to feel like everyone was looking at me and like everyone knew what they were doing way more than I did, and I felt so insecure all the time. I felt like other women were more shredded than I was. They knew how to work out better than I did. They were just so much further along in their journey than I was. And I realized that that mindset really put me in an unhealthy place. It made me feel defeated. It made me feel like I didn't want to get to the gym. But what you have to remember is that everyone was a beginner at some point. That girl that you're looking up to online, on Pinterest, on social media, somewhere along the line, that girl was starting at day one too. She didn't know how to do squats. She didn't know how to track macros. She didn't know how to eat intuitively. So next time you go to beat yourself up and start saying, well, she's further along than I am, and you know, I wish I could be there, just remember that everyone starts somewhere. Give yourself a little bit of grace and remember that. The fourth thing is that you cannot and you will not outwork a poor diet. Trust me, girl, I've tried. Okay, I used to think that if I sat on the treadmill for an hour a day and I went to the gym every single day, that I could eat however I wanted and I could just burn all those calories and I would make up for it. That's not how it goes. You cannot honestly keep going with that thought and that story in your head that you can eat whatever and just put whatever kind of foods into your body and you can just go burn enough calories that it's going to make up for it. You need to focus first and foremost on quality nutrition, on getting your micronutrients in, so getting enough fruits and vegetables, fiber and vitamins and minerals. And then secondly is to balance out your macronutrients, so making sure you're getting enough protein, fat, and carbohydrates. When you focus on that, not only is it incredibly freeing, it's a much more intuitive and loving approach. You're actually not going to have to work as hard in the gym because 80% of your results are going to come from nutrition. So make sure that you're focusing on getting your micronutrients and balancing those macros as well. Oh, number 5 is something I wish someone shook me. I wish that they grabbed me and shook me back in the day, because I used to think that I had to do cardio every single day. I would go to the gym, no joke, and I would watch an entire movie on Netflix, on my iPad, on the Stairmaster, or on the elliptical. So the fifth thing that I wish I knew is that you don't need to do cardio every single day. In fact, if you're doing cardio every day, you're probably finding that your body is feeling more inflamed, it's feeling puffier, feeling more bloated, and you're actually not seeing the results that you're looking for. That is because you're actually doing too much cardio. I know, it sounds backwards. You're like, well, if I want to lose weight, if I want to change my body, I need to do more cardio. And that's not necessarily true. You need to remember that you can actually put too much stress on your body by working out too hard and doing too much cardio. So I'm not saying cardio is a bad thing. I'm not saying that you need to not do cardio, but don't feel like you have to do it every single day. I think doing cardio 2-3 times a week is more than enough. The sixth thing that I wish I knew is that your body needs protein, fat, and carbohydrates. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. Your body needs all 3 macronutrients: protein, fat, and carbohydrates, okay? Your body needs carbohydrates. I spent so long in my fitness journey trying to avoid carbohydrates, trying to cut them out and eliminate them completely, when my body actually needed those nutrients in order to have energy, in order to burn fat, in order to get lean. Don't think that carbs are the enemy, okay? Too much of anything is what's actually the enemy. So if you're only eating carbs, if you're only eating protein, if you're only eating fat, that's when you have to kind of take a step back and evaluate. But please do not think that you can't digest carbs or that carbs are something you should avoid. Your body needs carbohydrates, and the more that you learn to balance those out and fuel your body, the better you're gonna feel and look. Number 7 is that lifting weights will transform and tone your body a lot more than cardio will. I used to think that lifting weights would make me look manly. I know, we've all been there, we've all thought that. I don't know if it was social media or I don't know where that story came from. So many women are afraid that when they start to lift weights that they're gonna get bulky, or they're gonna look manly, or they're gonna be too jacked and it's not gonna feel feminine. It actually takes a lot of work, a lot of diligence, a lot of lifting super heavy, a lot of eating in a caloric surplus to actually get that full big, strong size. If you're not lifting weights because you're afraid of looking manly or looking bulky, this is just your reminder that you are actually going to tone and transform your body a lot more with utilizing resistance training, aka weightlifting, than doing a lot more cardio. I like to tell my clients shoot for about 3, 4, 5 days of lifting and incorporate long walks into your regimen. That's really all you need. The 8th thing that I wish I knew, I know I keep doing this with my hands, I need to stop. The 8th thing that I wish I knew is that not every workout needs to be super intense, needs to be to burn a certain amount of calories. It doesn't have to be so strict and so extreme. I used to count every single calorie that I burned on my little Apple Watch. I think I used to use a Fitbit back in the day. It created this really unhealthy obsession where if I didn't have my Fitbit on, if I didn't have my Apple Watch on, the workout didn't count. Or if I didn't burn 600 calories in that workout, then it wasn't an effective workout. That is such an unhealthy place to be in when it comes to fitness and exercise. Some days you can just go in and just stretch. Some days just going for a walk is plenty movement. Some days just stretching on your bed before you go to sleep is enough. So try to avoid that really strict, extreme mindset that tells you, you have to burn a certain amount of calories or work out for a certain period of time. Just move to feel good, get that sweat going, and really, most importantly, to connect to yourself. Because that's what exercise and fitness is really about. The 9th thing that I wish I knew is that your body needs rest. Okay? If you want to see physical change, that actually means that you need to take some days off from the gym. You need to take rest days. You need to focus on quality sleep. I know it sounds, again, kind of backwards. The more that I have taken this intuitive, gentle approach with my health, wellness, and exercise regimen, the better my body has gotten, the more energy I've had, the more confident I've felt. And it's also been really nice to not feel like I have to be working so hard, going to the gym 7 days a week. Take those rest days. Give your body the little bit of a reset, a little recharge, a little refuel. It needs that rest. I promise you, take a rest day. You'll thank me later. And the 10th thing that I wish I knew that is the most important out of all of these things, okay? I want you to listen up, and I want you to listen up good. The 10th thing is that when you start focusing on building a healthy lifestyle, full of healthy habits that you can sustain for life, that is when you're gonna get the energy, the results, the body, the confidence, and the glow that you're looking for. Over following a diet, over following extremes, over trying to cut out food groups, trying to go balls to the wall with your health routine. It is so much easier to sustain gentle habits rather than following these extreme diets. It's not teaching you how to live a healthy lifestyle. It's not teaching you how to fuel your body, how to move your body, and how to take care of yourself. So if you're anything like me and you are falling for those quick fixes, the quick diets, just remember, please just remember that the more you focus on building a healthy lifestyle, the more you focus on transforming your mind, body, soul, your everyday habits and routines, that is where you're gonna see the results both physically and mentally that you're looking for. I hope that these tips helped. I wish that I knew these a few years ago when I started my health and fitness journey. It would have saved me so much time, so much energy, so much money, honestly, and so much frustration. I hope that this video helped. If you have any other questions around fat loss, healthy living, building a healthy lifestyle, go ahead and comment down below what other videos you want to see when it comes to this kind of content. I'd love to hear from you and create more content just for you. So thank you guys for tuning in today. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for new videos every Sunday and Thursday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.